Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Lucy B here. Guys, like finding love in the UK is not easy. In fact, not only in the UK, in fact, let me say that in the Western world. Finding love in this part of the world, say US, UK, USA, Canada, Australia, it's not easy to find love. Why? Because guys, before I say that, let me tell you, before I say why, I just want to say, if you're new here, you are welcome. If you've been coming here, thank you. Yes, guys, today's topic is really very interesting. This is something that not many people talk about it. And then I thought, why not? Why not to talk about it? Yes. So guys, finding love in the Western world is not easy. The reason, number one, is the dating approach. Hey, guys, where, for example, like I come from Uganda, the traditional way of how we date in Uganda is different. As a lady, when you go out there, especially when you are young, the moment you step out from your home like this, maybe if you have somebody who was already even interested, they're already waiting outside there. The moment you step out like this, they're already on you. People start tapping on you from the moment you step on the street. Everywhere someone is tapping you, everyone you say, oh yeah, you'll be hearing things like, oh, you're so pretty, oh, you're so beautiful, oh, I love you. And maybe there's already one who has been pursuing you, who is always pursuing you, like maybe 1-2 years. They will always be there every time. By the time you come home, you would have come across so many applications. But that's not the case here in the UK. Here, oh my god, you can't find that. Many many people they have too much in their mind. Maybe if you meet somebody, they're always they've got headphone on there, they're listening to music, or they're like talking to family, or they're like they're thinking a lot. So many things are going on in their mind, they are not even like thinking. And if someone decide to come for you, if they say they love you, you need to say yes, you love them. Or if they ask for your phone number, you need to give them, especially if you like them. If you don't, my sister, you're gonna regret, because you won't see them again. It could be like they're coming from Manchester, they're coming from Liverpool, they're coming from far away, or maybe someone is even visiting. So when you see them sharp like this, they tell you, they ask you, they tell you that they love you, and you say you don't love them. That's it, they go. Not in my, like, for example, my country. Hey, a guy can come tell you he loves you, and you say no. That's not the end of it. He will keep pursuing you. Even 1, 2, 5 years, the man will still be after you. But not here. Here is just the moment you say no, that is it. Maybe if you want to negotiate, you negotiate more. Try that, just that within that time. And that is it. If you say no, that is it. So that is another reason why finding love in the UK or in the other part of the world is so hard. And then sometimes men are scared, of like pursuing you for longer, because here, like, if they may accuse you of sexual harassment, or maybe you're stalking them. Yeah, for example, I can't believe I'm even adapting this, because just 2 weeks ago, yes, I was coming from just nearby, I was lacking meal. I went just to buy meal across the road. So from nowhere, this guy stopped behind me, and then I look, then he wanted to talk to me. I'm like, okay, why? I thought maybe he's looking for direction. So he's like, I really like you. I'm like, okay. Then he said, I would like to take you out. You are I love you so much. I said, unfortunately, I'm not looking for love. And then he's like, please, I really like you. Something telling me that I really like you. I said, I told you I'm not looking for love. Then he's like, okay, can I have your number? I say, no, thank you. I'm really sorry. I'm like, I told you, I'm not looking for something like that. The man say, please, madam, look, it's very cold, and I wouldn't like somebody like you to be walking in the cold. Please give me a chance. I will take care of you. I'm gonna really take care of you. I'll really spoil you. I say, look, man, I am not interested. The man went. I thought that was it. And then that day, I was going to meet my friend in the evening. So I went to drop, and I was running late. So I went and dropped the milk that I bought, and then I rushed out. And then again, I took a bus. I went to my friend's house, about 10 bus stop. Surprisingly, the moment I stepped out of the bus like this, I walked just like 10 minutes. The guy was there. He was there in his car. When he saw me, he hooted. And then I looked, and then he said, it's me. Don't you remember me? We met 45 minutes ago. I'm like, I didn't ask him, are you stalking me? Say, no, my office is around here. That is my office. We can come, let me go and show you if you think I'm lying. I'm like, then he say, look, you see, this is a sign that God wants us to be together. I say, no, I'm sorry. And then the man kept pressing. So the only thing, I even got scared. I'm like, maybe this man is stalking me, So I told him, I say, look, I told him the harsh thing that I didn't want to say. I say, look, you are not my type, That's why I can't go out with you. And he's like, so what is your type? I say, don't mind, okay. And then I just told him, I said, please don't call me again. Don't look after me again. And I just left and went. But still, that week, I was so scared. Every time I'm walking, I'll be looking behind him. So you see that kind of thing. If you keep pestering a lady here, they will think like you're stalking them, or they will think, they can even accuse you. So that is another reason why finding love in this country is so hard. It's even worse if you try like young girls. Young girls, because some of them can even accuse you that you raped them, and that would be a big thing in the UK here. They can even arrest you. You can even stay in jail for the rest of your life if you're not careful. So yeah, that is another reason why finding love in the UK is so hard, guys. Please, guys, if you're new here, please subscribe. And please subscribe, share to your friend if this is something, you're learning something out of this. Try like. Let's make this channel grow, guys. Okay? Okay, thanks already in advance. Number 2, guys, Nigeria tactics. This one I call Nigeria tactics because, guys, most of the men here, most of the African men here, they're not serious. Hey, most of these men, when they come to you, they are looking for something. Because, like, to stay in this country is not easy. So, for someone to be allowed to work, to study, to do anything, you have to get the status of this country. And if you don't have the status of this country, it's not easy to stay to do all the things in this country. So, many men, they come to you, they are not serious. Why I say Nigeria tactics? Because especially mostly Nigeria, they do this kind of tactics a lot. So before a black man, he comes to you, before he dates you, he's gonna ask you so many questions. Because first of all, I remember when I came to this, I've said this before. I remember when I came to this country, my cousin warned me, said, don't date Nigerian men. They are liars, they are con men. I don't know about this. I mean, if you're listening to me, I don't know about this, you Nigeria guys. If you're there, please write here. Defend yourself. Yeah, so they have con men, they lie a lot, they have women, but they'll be lying. Yes. So most of the African men, before he dates you, he want to make sure that you have got the status that you're gonna make him get this status. So they will come, they'll start asking you, how long have you been in this country? Do you work? Are you married? Do you have children? Are you willing to have children? Because like if you have children with them, it will help them. It will make them get that. It will give them that blanket to make them, they can say, oh, they have children here, that kind of thing. So they will ask your age. They will ask all these things. If you say, and they will ask if you work, even what type of work you do. They want to make sure you're doing a good job. So all this kind of thing put ladies off. Fellow Nigerian women, they say this, they don't like it. It happened. I used to think it was only to other African, but it happened to all other African women. And most of the African men, really. While I'm saying Nigeria, because Nigeria is too much, they do this too much. For example, let me tell you, like one time, I was at a bus stop. One Nigerian came, he dressed so smartly, he was in a suit. He came, he was like so eager to talk to me. He was like very excited. And because I already know their tactics, so he came to me, he asked me, I'd already lived in this country for 15 years. So he asked me, how long have you been here? I said, 2 weeks. Guys, you should see his face. All the strength, all the higger he came with just changed. And they are not even, he changed. And then he asked me, okay, have you come to stay? I said, no, I've come for a visit. I said, I'll be going back in 6 months. And then he didn't want to ask anymore. He just like, then I said, I don't even know this place. And, I don't know the country very well. I'm looking for people who can take me around. The guy was, he was not interested anymore. He changed, all of a sudden he changed. And then the last statement, even before I finished, the man has left. I was laughing. I laugh and laugh. I said, oh my God, this guy think he can play this stupid game on me. So you see, those are the reason they put women off. And should they find that maybe you tick all those boxes, then you're gonna take them seriously. But for them, they won't take you seriously. They are either after your status, they want you to give them settlement, or they want maybe accommodation, or they just want warm place, food to eat, something like that. Or maybe so that like they will be saving their money. And this kind of men, most of them, they'll be having women at home, and then all the time is working, you're working, and is not bringing anything on the table. Because why? He's sending money to his family, sending money, maybe school fees for his children or something like that. So you see, and then maybe when they meet this lady and they're serious with them, the lady want to get serious. Now the moment you start to get serious, they start telling you, oh, why are you being so, why are you so much in a hurry, why are you, that kind of thing. So that really put many women off, and it has happened to so many women. For me, I thank God my cousin won me. So yeah, that kind of thing. So ladies out there, be careful. So another guy, the weather here also doesn't make it easy for when it comes to dating. Like I've said this before, like now we're in winter, 4 o'clock, it's already dark and it's extremely cold, and then you find somebody's dressed up to here, jacket, when you're in jacket, this hat, gloves, you're not nothing is out there, for like to make someone get attracted or something. You're just like too much in this. So that kind of thing, it makes it so hard, and people are too serious. You go to work, you come back, you're tired, the bills, people like they're thinking the bill is giving them headache. You're thinking of now gas is now a problem, electricity. So it makes life so hard. Yes, guys. So if you're coming to the UK, you're planning, you think you're going to have a husband here, better make sure you have your partner already before you come to it, because you're not going to find love. You can stay here for 5 years, you'll never find love. And the last one, guy, like why dating is also hard, like it, I've not experienced this, but many of my friends have experienced. When you go out on a date, the guys, they want you to share bills. So if a guy takes you out, you have to share the bills. And this is something we are not used to. In Africa, we are used that the man has to pay the bills. You find like when you're going on a date with for the first time, if you're not careful, if you find this lady, this girl will come with 6 friends, or even 5 or something, and all the bills is on you. And because they're coming for free meals or something, they are gonna order all the expensive drink you can think of, all the even thing that themselves they cannot order, they order all these. But here you have to share the bills. If you find that tough man, you have to share the bill, you have to pay like 50-50. And that one, African lady find it so hard. And African lady find it so hard to just meet a man today and then accept him. African ladies are used to like doing hide and seek, they want to make sure like this, also the way our parents are taught, you have to like, you don't just accept a man like that, the man will take you like you're cheap, they will not respect you. And then you find on the other side, the white, they just, when they like men, they just go for them. And also the blacks born here, they do the same. So you find that we, like ladies who are not born in African ladies, we are not that. You finding love become really very hard. Like for me, before I love you, you have to really pursue me for like a few years or even a year. So that kind of thing here, you don't find it here. So if you're coming here, come with your love. Don't expect to find love here. You will not find it. And if you say you go online, you're gonna find all the players online. And yes, some people do find love online, because I've seen a few of my friends, they got married and found their men online. But let me tell you, if you're going to try to find a man online, you need to be very careful. You need to, when you're going to meet them for the first time, make sure you meet them in a public places. Make sure you don't tell them your details so much, your postcode, your everything. And also let a friend know. Maybe you can go with somebody, let them stay somewhere far there, they'll be watching. If you have a friend who like a gentleman, let them be somewhere there watching. So when you finish, that kind of thing. And don't go with them in any private thing. So yeah, guys, so dating in this Western world is not easy. Dating in the UK is so hard. That's why you find many black women are single, many African women are single, and even African men, because the way, that kind of thing. So guys, if you like, please like, subscribe, share. And guys, at this point I want to say thank you for coming. If you come every time, thank you. If you're new, please subscribe.